What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Action Jackson, and in today's video, man, I'm going to be giving you guys my preview on the Atlanta Falcons versus Dallas Cowboys game, man. Hey, let's get it. So, every time I do these preview matchups, I like to give you guys the injury report on Sunday, or the game leading up to the game. I like to show you guys the injury report. So first, of course, on the Cowboys, notable players that are going to be out are going to be Randy Gregory. He had a calf strain in practice on Wednesday, and he's going to be on short-term IR, meaning he's going to miss 3 weeks, which sucks because that's going to limit our D-line, because our D-line's already very thin, and then including Randy Gregory's out, and Randy Gregory has been one of our best defensive players this season. Kind of sucks that we're going to miss out, so hopefully we see him against the Saints the week after Thanksgiving, but we got to figure out, we're going to see how that's going to be. So he's going to be out. Tyron Smith is going to be out again, second straight week. Not much against Minnesota. He was out last week against Denver, and he's going to be out this week, so he's been out for almost 2.5 weeks. Cedric Wilson is questionable, but everybody else that you can see on the screen, like CeeDee Lamb, our long snapper, Ron Curse, I'm pretty sure they probably put Will Greer. He's probably going to be inactive. I doubt if he plays. CJ Goodwin will play. Zeke is going to play. Coop, Clement, Bohanna, and Anger, they're going to play. For the Falcons, you got Jonathan Bullard, who's doubtful. John Kaminsky is questionable. Steven Means is doubtful. Kendall Sheffield is out. Cornerback. Lee Smith with a back, he's doubtful. So, yeah, man, so that's the injury report, man. So, I'm about to go on my way on how we can beat Atlanta, man. Let's show you guys the recent matchups. The past couple times we've been playing Atlanta, it's been pretty even, basically. But, we lead series all the time. So, the number one thing is to stop the run. You're basically going to have to stop both players, you're going to stop Mike Davis and Cordell, but you're going to stop Cordero also in the passing game. But you want to stop the run. Last week, we got our run game got exposed, but only because we didn't have our best run defender and Brent Urban. He's not going to play again this week. I think he's still on the IR. We might activate him next week, but against Kansas City. But right now, we're not going to go. We're going another game without him, so our run game is probably going to be a little bit susceptible. So we're going to see how that's going to turn out to be. So basically, just stop the run against Mike Davis and Cordell. Everybody think that, they can still run on Dallas, which I kind of think that in a certain way. But I believe, once we get everybody back, it's going to be kind of hard to stop, to run on us. But right now, it's going to be kind of easy to run on us. So basically, just stop the run, man. It's kind of simple as that. Stop the run for Mike Davis and Cordell Patterson. They both can tote the rock. Cordell is probably going to be a tougher matchup because that's a running back, but he also plays receiver as well. He his natural position is receiver, but he also lines up in the backfield at running back, and that's mostly his main priority. So he's their little Swiss Army knife in the backfield. Mike Davis is their north and south runner. He's going to break a couple tackles. This is when Dallas has to tackle well. This game they can't slack off like how they did last week against Javonte, and because Javonte and Mike Davis are both bowling back running backs, so they're able to break tackles. So we have to make sure that we're getting nice tackles up on these running backs, man. And so that's the first thing we should do. Second thing, get pressure on Matt Ryan. We already know that Michael Parsons is going to be playing DN because he gets those roles when some of the key defensive ends are not playing. So since Gregory is going to be out for extended amount of time, we're going to have to put Michael Parsons on the edge. So that's where he's going to be at on Sunday. So just get pressure. I believe Michael Parsons is going to be able to beat whoever they got on their offensive tackles and should be able to bring terror on Matt Ryan, especially since Matt Ryan is immobile and he can't really get it. He will try to escape the pocket when if you give him daylight, he will run when need to, but that's not his first and second option are both to pass the ball. So just get pressure on Matt Ryan. You get pressure on Matt Ryan, he is turnover prone, so he will turn the ball over once he senses a little bit of pressure. So just turn the heat up on Matt Ryan, and we should be pretty good, man. And also, this is Dan Quinn's revenge game in a sort of way. So I believe that he's gonna put on a little performance, and he's probably gonna want to hold Atlanta to under about like 10 points. So that should be a pretty good matchup. I want to see how Dan Quinn does. Number 3, limit the turnovers on offense. So it's a twofer because it's limit the turnovers on offense, and then Dak just needs to get the ball out quicker to our playmakers since Tyron Smith is out. You know, there's a lot of different things that can happen on this offense to where, like, you know, we can miss a running back, we can miss a receiver, shoot, for one game only miss our quarterback, and our offense can be fine. But as soon as Tyron Smith goes down, it's like we can't run, we can't pass. It's like that left side is just, it's kind of scary when Tyron Smith is not there. But I don't believe that Atlanta doesn't have too many pass rushers where they can get to Dak. But still, like, even if you put Terrence Steele at left tackle again, I don't know if he's going to get bullied or not. So just limit the turnovers because, you know, they're going to really try to send pressure on that left side, especially since Tyron Smith is not there and Terrence Steele will be in place, and they know that they can attack Terrence Steele on that left side. So, and Connor Williams is on that side. You know, even though Connor Williams is having one of his best seasons, it's not like he's not a clear one of the best linemen on our offensive linemen, but trust me, there's a lot of teams out there who rather have Connor Williams than a lot of other different teams. So, you know, just limit the turnovers. We don't want Atlanta to get too many possessions that's taking time away from the offense for them to gain rhythm and everything like that. Dak, get the ball to his playmakers. This is the first time you're getting all your skill positions back since week 1 in terms of like wide receiver and running back. Zeke's coming back. Obviously, he was out a couple possessions last week because of some knee contusion, so he's coming back. Of course, you got Tony Pollard still. You got Michael Gallup added into the fold. You got Cedric Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Noah Brown. So you got all your playmakers back. And I don't believe that Atlanta has they don't have any DBs or anybody who can stop any of our skill positions. So Dak just needs to get the ball out quick, like how he's been doing the past 7-8 weeks or whatever. So however long he's been playing. So Dak just needs to get the ball out quicker, and we'll be fine. You know, a lot of screens. We should be able to run the ball also on this team. That's another key. Just run the ball in Atlanta, man. They still have Grady Jarrett. And a couple of solid guys on the defensive line, but I believe we're still going to be able to run the ball east, west, north, and south. So we should be able to run the ball, you know, take time of possession away, keep that Atlanta offense on the sideline. You know, keep them on the sideline. We should be fine. Limit turnovers. Dak gets the ball out quicker to the playmakers. We should be fine. All right, man. So then on defense, eliminate Kyle Pitts. So Kyle Pitts is one of the rare breeds out there in the NFL. He's only comparable to me to 3 tight ends in the league: Travis Kelce, George Kittle, and Darren Waller. Because those are the 3 tight ends where you can line up at the X or Z. So basically out wide, outside of the numbers, you can line him up outside, and he can run a route, any sort of route, and he can also line up in the tight end position or in the slot, same thing. He can line him up, and he'll have those mismatches against smaller nickel corners or slow linebackers or whatever the case might be. So to eliminate Kyle Pitts, you just either put Jaron Kearse, who's been doing really well in coverage against tight ends. He's been doing really, really, really well this year. He's been one of our he's been another parts on defense, so he's been really, really great at eliminating tight ends. And I think Kyle Pitts was 6'5", he's a freak of nature, man. So it's gonna be hard. So basically when they line up Kyle Pitts in the slot or in the tight end position, you just put Jaron Kearse out there. And when Kyle Pitts want to line up outside, you put Trevon Diggs on him. Trevon Diggs is used to guarding people like this. He guarded Mike Evans week 1, and Mike Evans is 6'5". He's comparable size to Kyle Pitts, but Kyle Pitts is a bit faster than Mike Evans. So it's nobody that that Trevon Diggs haven't seen before. So it's gonna be a nice little matchup and see what we do against Kyle Pitts. And then we also have to watch out for Cordell as well, because Cordell will also line up at wide receiver as well. So it's it's gonna be a fun little matchup, man. To watch because Atlanta doesn't bring much on both sides of the ball, but offensively, it's Cordero, Kyle Pitts, and that's it. Like Mike Davis hasn't really had a great season. Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan. He's solid or whatever. He's gonna put up solid numbers, but he's not really gonna be that X factor like how you might have been a couple years ago. So, like I said, I don't watch a lot of Atlanta games, but that's what I gauge off of when I do watch them. It's Cordero mostly, then it's Kyle Pitts and whoever, like Russell Gage or whoever wants to step up. But I think we should be able to win this game pretty easily. This is a game that you come in, you're pissed off from last week. You know how you got embarrassed last week against Denver. You want to come out and show the world that was a fluke. You come out here and you rip Atlanta apart. Atlanta is not going to be able to hold down Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, and Michael Gallup, Cedric Wilson, and Noah Brown. Jarwin is going to easily eat. All you got to do is stop the run, make a team one-dimensional, make them force to pass. Micah Parsons pin their ears back. They can go out, go get the pass rusher. Dan Quinn can dial up a couple of blitzes and get to the quarterback. So this should be a fun little matchup. I cannot wait. It's gonna be an early game, so I guess that's all right for me because I just gotta wake up early and watch the game. So yeah, man, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Have a nice day. Bye.